sure to check out Agelessgeeks.com for your figures and collectibles.
So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays to everyone out there watching. A piece of hair in there. Get out of there, hair. Alright, so today in this video we're going to focus. This won't be like a first impressions, more like a quick review, but it's gonna be, he's already unboxed. I'm gonna do what I did with the Mezco Crow. With this Fury Toys Spring, aka Leonardo. So there's the box right there. It's pretty cool looking. The figures on there are very up close image, and then the warning stuff on the back. And then you get this extra accessory pack here, which comes with a couple weapons and interchangeable hands and an alternate face. So this Leo here is a really, really freaking cool figure, man. This is one of my favorite figures in my collection. It's a really, really awesome Ninja Turtle figure of Leonardo. Now, before we get into the figure, I'm going to do the accessories quickly. So, we get two pairs of hands. So, we do get the gripping hands here, or you can use them as fists. So, we have a pair of these, which come on the figure out of the packaging. Then we get my... I just covered it this way. Then we get this one, and then we... So, we also get a pair of open hands. Really like that they included these. Sculpting and the paintwork on these are just so beautifully done. So, excellent job with that. So, we do get the alternate hands. Then this figure here does have two interchangeable head sculpts. So, the one that comes on the figure out of the packaging, kind of like... gives me like a samurai type look, because if you look at the helmet, very samurai-like. I love how he has like cloth covering the lower portion of his face. I love these pieces. These pieces are soft, rubbery type plastic. So we do get that head. Then this one here is my favorite, the regular Leonardo head sculpt here. That one turned out really cool. I love like the shape of it and everything, man. That's a really cool head sculpt. And I like how they made the eyes all white. You also get this piece, which has a very dirty, weathered look to it. As you saw, it does go around his neck. And it's just like an extra little piece for the figure. No bendy wire in it, which kind of sucks. And they did sew it together here. Me and my girl were thinking of making some wired scarves for this Leonardo. So that's something else that you get with the figure. Now for the weapons, we get a pair of these. I forgot what they're called. Kamas or something? But these are really beautifully made, man. The wrappings look great. They put like a wash on it. Paintwork looks fantastic. Same with the sculpt. Then we get a pair of kunai, which also are beautifully done. And these are very sharp, all his weapons, which I love when the weapons are sharp, because that means it's for an adult collector. And then we do get the chains with the weight on them. But it's really weird. They didn't even like give like a proper loop ring. So you're going to have to open one of these. And then you're going to have them grip onto it first, because this will not fit through the hole in his gripping hand. Then you're going to have to take the needle nose pliers and then tighten the metal key ring in the hole there. But if you have like extra bigger loops, I'd recommend putting one on, because it'll probably be easier to do for yourself. So that is pretty much all the accessories. Then we do get a pair of his swords with the sheaths, and you can take them out and sheath them as well. Damn it, get in there, you bastard. I can't see it. But these turned out really nice too. Great sculpting and paintwork once again. And they do peg into the back of Leo here. So you just peg that one on and take the other sword. And there you go. One sword will fall out if I tip it upside down. This sword does not. So just keep that in mind. One or both swords might pop out, or none of them might pop out. So those are all the accessories. He is included with some really cool stuff, man. These figures are so damn awesome, and The rest of the turtles are now some of my most anticipated figures of the year. So that is the accessories. Now let's go over the articulation and the detail of the figure, and then we'll wrap this video up. All right, so for the detail, one of my favorite parts, or probably my favorite part to the figure. The detail on this thing is just outstanding, man. I feel like that's where most of the money went to these figures, the paint and sculpt detail, because they absolutely killed it, man. The paint, really clean on the figure. I really do not see, like, too many paint errors. The detail, beautifully done. I love the sculpted texture to the skin, the shell on the front, and the back look great. Back of the shell looks really nice. I love how we have some throwing stars on the harness there in the front. I like how we do get cloth goods for the back part of his bandana and for his belt. I do like that. Some people might not. They might prefer the plastic, but definitely like that, man. And what I also like is he has a very turtle look. And if you look here, you can see his tail too. But yeah, man, the detail and the paintwork on this, so awesome. Articulation isn't the best, but it's not too bad. You get the one joint at the neck, but you do get some, like, you get really nice movement up there. And then we do have a torso joint, but the way they did it, so if you look at the torso where it's cut, the whole shell is connected to the upper portion. So when you articulate it, don't hold the back of the shell. Hold by his legs so you can articulate the torso there, which you don't get crazy movement, but you do get a little bit of articulation. The arms are fine. We do get the single jointed elbows. Would have preferred double jointed, but I mean, you still get some alright movement out of it. And all the joints are pretty tight. They're not like super loose or anything like that. I mean, you get more or about 90, so it's good enough with the elbow joints. The wrists, we have barbell type joints, I believe, but you get nice movement with them, as you can see. Legs, pretty basic, double jointed knees. You get beautiful pivot at the ankle, then it hinges up and down. No swivel there, but you do get the swivel at the thighs. So you do get some really nice articulation with this dude. It's not like super highly articulated, but you do have decent articulation. It's probably the weakest point to the figure. So overall, detail, I'm going to give it a 10. Easily a 10. The detail was executed pretty much perfectly. The paint and sculpt work. Articulation, weakest point to the figure, so I'll probably have to give it like 6.57. Maybe like a 6.8 for the articulation. And then last but not least, the accessories. I'll probably give the accessories 8.4. Yeah, I think 8.4 is very good. But yeah, guys, that is the video of the Samurai Animals Spring from Fury Toys, which is a third-party company. If you do want to get this figure, 5ktoys.com. That's where I got mine. That store always gets like third-party stuff. So if you want third-party stuff, 5K Toys, one of the spots to go to. Agelessgeeks usually gets most of the third-party stuff as well. But anyway, guys, that is the video. Let me know in the comments what you think of the figure. If you have it, how do you like it? Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next episode of Daredevil 19, and I will see you later.